So we're here at Vindolanda, the very heart of the Roman frontier, the heart of the border of the Roman Empire here, and a fort which starts in the Stanegate period, long before Hadrian's Wall was constructed. And specifically where I'm sitting is in a village outside the walls of the last stone fort, and under this village we've got the enormous Stanegate forts that predated Hadrian's Wall, buried under metres of later Roman occupation. Those metres of later Roman buildings create anaerobic layers, oxygen-free environments where practically anything that they leave behind from the early forts survives in more or less the same condition that it was pulled out of the ground in. Now this includes thousands of boots and shoes, textiles, all manner of organic artefacts as well as inorganic, and of course, most importantly, writing tablets, little documents, letters, postcards from the past, which give us direct connections to the Roman people who lived here almost 2,000 years ago. Each one of those documents is unique. Each one is incredibly special. It gives us an unbeatable perspective on life from the very beginning of the Roman occupation of the north of Britain. And of course, we keep finding them. And indeed, on the excavations where I'm sitting at the moment, we hope to find another 200 or 300 of those documents this year. And who knows what kind of secrets they're going to give us. Now, the Stanegate Road, the road that ran past Vindolanda from the very beginning of the occupation, is effectively the network which links everything together in this part of the world. It's a fantastic road, it's a fantastic street, and the forts behind it were full of mixed communities. Soldiers, families, slaves, all sorts of people, merchants, and of course local people too, coming together in this military endeavour, this experiment of a frontier in the north of Britain. Now at Vindolanda they build something like 9 separate forts on top of each other, giving us a wealth of different types of information about different peoples. And the Stanegate Road isn't something that's abandoned once Hadrian's Wall is built. In fact, it helps to facilitate the construction of Hadrian's Wall as an integral part of that frontier system going forward from that point onwards. Vindolanda and the forts of the Stanegate, some of them at least, remain important right the way through the whole history of Roman Britain and beyond, into what happens next when the Roman frontier is abandoned by the Roman army. Vindolanda, Stanegate forts, Hadrian's Wall forts, quite a few, seem to keep on going. They keep marching on for another 200 or 300 years before they're completely abandoned. Now we have a huge job on our hands here at Vindolanda, as we do on most of the frontier forts and settlements, to try and work out exactly what went on. It's a wonderful challenge, and the best is yet to come.